So you're about to step into Tribe 9's endgame and start building your characters, but you don't know what to do. You want to turn your doo-doo stats into stats that deals a lot of boo-boos. Sorry, that line was cringe. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to explain and provide an example on how to farm and build your Patimons. The first thing we're going to do is pick a 3-star rarity Patimon with a gold substat that you like. We're going to use that Patimon as our base for our PAR to clone the gold substat to the new Patimons. If you don't have PAR unlocked yet, I'll link a video around this timestamp and in the description of this video. In the current iteration of PAR, it's guaranteed to copy at least one gold substat to the new Patimon with a small chance of copying another random substat. In this example, I used a tier 6 Patimon with the Slice Serpent enhanced character skill as my base. My goal is to try to get of Spear and Sword plus, Ninja Footwork, Regenerate plus, or Life Absorption plus. The most efficient way for me to get a lot of chances to obtain those substats is to do the rifts in Neo-Chiyoda. So I go into the rift using 3 boosters per run until I get the gold substat that I want. At this point in my build, I'm trying to avoid getting maximum HP, attack, defense, support, critical rate, critical damage multiplier, and grant recovery effect, because the highest tier for those stats, which are 4++, are only available in Fractal Vice. Tier 11 Patimons are only available in Fractal Vice as well, and the Patimons there do not come with character specific skills or certain substats like of Sword and Spear unless it's a favored stat of the week, or from copying the substat from using PAR. So that's why if I want those substats, I need to get them from the overworld or rifts. Once you obtain the Patimon with the substat you want, we will use that Patimon as our next base for PAR. At this point, you have 2 gold substats and one that's either purple, blue, or gray. You can move on to the next step, which is going to Fractal Vice and hope when the PAR copies a second substat over, you win the 50-50 and it copies over the gold one and RNG a gold substat in the 3rd slot. Or you can continue farming in Neo-Chiyoda until you get a Patimon with 3 gold substats. I personally went with the latter option. It feels shitty when this happens. The choice is up to you. At this stage, you keep on grinding Fractal Vice until you're satisfied with your Patimons. If you're new or don't have good Patimons built, I don't recommend building a Patimon with a character specific skill yet. The example I used reflects my current progression in the game. I recommend building Patimons that can be used by multiple characters first, like Patimons with attack, critical rate, or critical damage stat. Once you build enough Patimons to cover your team, then you can start experimenting and crafting Patimons that caters to your playstyle or for specific characters. I hope this helped. If it does, please leave a like and subscribe. Have fun playing Tribe 9 and have a nice day.